How's it going, everyone? Chris here, and welcome back to another Super Smash Bros. Ultimate DLC leak discussion video. In today's video, we are actually going to be taking a look at something extremely amazing because recently, one of the most credible Nintendo leakers of all time named KingZell has finally come forward once again and has hinted at something amazing. Now, this could either be a brand new game coming to the Nintendo Switch, or it could be a brand new Super Smash Bros. Ultimate character, so we're going to go ahead and talk about it. However, guys, as always, and I cannot stress this enough, just because this information does come from one of the most credible Nintendo leakers of all time, that does not mean that this information is going to end up being 100% real, so make sure you guys take this with a grain of salt and realize that I'm talking about this just for fun. If you guys would like to read along while I talk, you can find a link to the original post in the description right down below. And now, with all that out of the way, I have to tell you guys where this leak came from. So guys, this leak was sent in to me by one of my subscribers on my Twitter, so if you guys haven't already followed me on Twitter, you can find a link to it, as well as links to all of my social media presences, such as my Twitch and Patreon, in the description right down below, as well as the pinned comment. And now guys, with all of that out of the way, like I said, all this information comes directly from KingZell, who many people believe is the #1 most credible Super Smash Bros. Ultimate leaker. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at what KingZell had to say, and then we're going to go ahead and take a look at an article that comes from Segment Next. So let's just go ahead and see what KingZell has to say. So guys, like I said, this information comes from KingZell, and it's actually in response to somebody saying something. So a user named NeverMeltIce said, "He's back and I can't believe I'm alive to witness it," to which KingZell responds, "Am definitely not back, just dropped by to say hello to everyone." So guys, like I said, KingZell is the most credible Nintendo leaker of all time, and he has now gone ahead and leaked that Halo is going to be coming to Nintendo in some form, and honestly guys, I could not be more excited. Now, could this be a brand new character, or could this be the Halo, the actual game, coming to the Nintendo Switch? I'm not exactly sure, but to help us figure it out, let's go ahead and take a look at the article I was talking about earlier. So guys, like I said, this article comes from SegmentNext.com, and it is titled, "Leaker Says We'll Be Seeing Halo on Nintendo Switch Soon." It starts by saying Nintendo leaker KingZell has recently announced a fairly outlandish claim about one of the next few third-party games to be coming to the Nintendo Switch. According to him, we'll be seeing Halo on Nintendo Switch at some point in the future, though obviously this hasn't been confirmed by either company. KingZell otherwise has been quite the accurate leaker, correctly breaking news on the Link's Awakening remake, the sequel to The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, and the sequel to Super Mario Maker. However, Halo seems rather outlandish, especially for Nintendo. While he did cover his butt in case he's wrong, claiming that the announcement would not be made at the Game Awards but at a later date agreed upon by both Nintendo and Microsoft, it's unlikely that even someone like him would be correct with this. Microsoft had previously gone on record saying that if they allowed Halo to come to another console, in this case the PlayStation 4, they would want the Xbox's entire library to go too, so that players could get the full experience for the game. While it's not the most outlandish game idea for the Switch, I mean, Doom has gotten onto it after all, getting Halo on Nintendo Switch would be highly difficult, not just because of the number of games, but also its graphics, which would likely have to be degraded significantly. Halo is also Microsoft's biggest IP on the Xbox, and it's unlikely that they'd want to put it on the Nintendo Switch, where players would be getting an inferior product compared to the version on the PlayStation 4. Even if they did allow the game on the Switch, Nintendo would likely be under the same provisions as the PlayStation 4 to allow all of the Xbox's library onto the console as well. Whether we do end up seeing Halo on Nintendo Switch eventually or not, we'll just have to wait for an actual announcement, but we shouldn't hold our breath. So now that we've gone over this entire post, let's talk about it a little bit. So guys, with all of that being said, does this mean that Halo is going to be coming to the Nintendo Switch, or are we going to see Master Chief in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate? Well guys, I think that it is extremely likely that both are going to end up happening. So first of all guys, in terms of Halo coming to the Nintendo Switch, yes, I do understand that they would have to like tone down the graphics and everything else like that to really make it run well on a tiny Switch screen. I mean, especially on the Switch Lite. However, guys, we have seen other games come to the Nintendo Switch that are really high powered, so I could definitely see Halo coming as well, especially considering Halo is such a popular game franchise. Also, guys, another thing that we need to consider is that Nintendo and Microsoft are on amazing terms right now. Now, if you had told me 10 years ago that a Microsoft character was eventually going to go ahead and join Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, I would have laughed directly in your face. Obviously, guys, for the longest time, Nintendo, Microsoft, and Sony have basically been at each other's throats, and they haven't wanted to bring any games over to any other consoles. However, considering you can now do cross-platform play with like the PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and Nintendo Switch with Minecraft and Fortnite, yeah, I could definitely see something like that happening. And also, guys, once again, Banjo-Kazooie is a Microsoft character, and he's in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, so yeah, Nintendo and Microsoft are on good terms. Also, guys, you have to remember that a while ago, the Xbox Game Pass was actually leaked to be coming to the Nintendo Switch. So while we were looking through that article and talking about it, yeah, like Microsoft said before, if they were going to bring Halo over to another console, they would also want to bring along all of the other games. And if they did something like adding in Xbox Game Pass and Xbox Live, that would be the absolute best way to do that. So all of the pieces at this point are starting to kind of fall together. So now let's go ahead and talk about Master Chief's chances of joining Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Now right away, guys, just like Halo coming to a Nintendo console, if you had told me 10 years ago that Master Chief was even being considered for Super Smash Bros. Brawl, I would have said there's absolutely no way, right? Obviously, Master Chief is the flagship. He is the Mario of Microsoft, so why would they ever allow Master Chief to join Super Smash Bros. Ultimate? Well, guys, the reason they let him join Smash Ultimate is because of money. Obviously, if Master Chief did end up joining Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, people would go absolutely insane over this character, and then the people who are Xbox fans and Halo fans who don't already have a Switch and Smash would go ahead and see that and want to play as Master Chief. And then for the people who have never played Halo before but really like playing as Master Chief in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, that's gonna make them want to go out and buy an Xbox as well as Halo. Guys, you have to remember that the character sells the game and the game sells the character, so doing something like that would make both companies a ton of money. Also, guys, yes, I do understand that Halo is a rated M game where Master Chief like cuts people in half with a beam sword and his main weapon is a gun. However, guys, I definitely think that like a character using a gun as their main weapon is like long overdue. I understand we do have Inkling in Smash, but Inkling is a little bit more kid friendly than Master Chief, and I'd really like to see some more mature representation. So hopefully we do end up seeing Master Chief in Smash really soon, because once again, Nintendo were the ones choosing the characters, and if they do end up going ahead and adding the Game Pass onto Nintendo Switch alongside Xbox Live, yeah, it would also make sense to bring a character from Microsoft along as well, especially one as popular as Master Chief. So yeah, guys, if Nintendo and Microsoft were to do a collaboration that's this crazy, honestly, there are two places where I could see this being announced. The first place I could see this being announced is at the Game Awards tomorrow. Obviously, the Game Awards does happen tomorrow, and it'd be really cool to see Nintendo and Microsoft come on stage and be like, yeah, we're working together, Halo's coming to the Nintendo Switch, Master Chief's coming to Smash, and all this and that. I think that would be really cool, but I could also see them doing something like this at E3. Now, once again, obviously, E3 is one of the biggest gaming events of the year, so they could do it there. However, considering the Game Awards are tomorrow and King Zell has come forward and given us this information ahead of time, I think that we might be seeing a Nintendo and Microsoft collaboration very soon, and honestly, I couldn't be more excited for it. Guys, Master Chief might actually be coming to Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, and as weird as that is to say, I couldn't be happier. I really hope he does end up joining the battle. However, guys, with all of that being said, make sure you guys let me know your thoughts about everything that we talked about in today's video in the comment section down below. Do you guys believe that Master Chief is coming to Super Smash Bros. Ultimate? And do you guys think that Halo is going to come to the Nintendo Switch? Why or why not? Thank you guys all so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe, share, and like, and I will see you guys next time. Take care.